Welcome back to Lamatic Minecraft building, or whatever we call it. Lamatic building. As you can see, I've actually started on this wonderful, wonderful wall. After several attempts, several thoughts, folks, I decided to go with the two darker pine woods right next to a lighter wood. You could do this all in one color, but it will look very, very bland. It's also halfway interesting to try and get it to work on ground that isn't quite level. The easiest way is, well, to try and maintain a proper height up top, and where needed, fill in to make it look like it's going at least ground level, if not deeper. We're going to be trying to finish this bit. As you can see, I think I've nearly cleared a path. I'm still having chunk problems, but I don't know why. And as you can see, I built a barrier across this lake, and 1.8 has actually treated this thing pretty nice biome-wise. The colors are working right. So, like I said, it's a very basic, and jumping infinitely no longer works. This part was the most annoying part because there are trees on either side, and that's actually a major problem. So I had to use my shears to try and make everything look nice and good, trimmed up the trees, that kind of thing. So we'll be heading, this thing will actually be decreasing in size. Oh, great. It's really up to you how you want your walls to look. If you think you can make it look good and you're happy with how it looks, that's the thing. You have to be happy with how it looks. As you can see right now, I'm just laying out the base design, and of course the pattern doesn't quite work right. That's to be expected, really. I started in that corner, so of course it's not going to match up over here. This is actually one of the things. Ladders can actually come in very handy when building like this. Let's see. This is why I always keep a set of ladders on me, because they are more than often than not very helpful. Let's see, this is where it goes down, so it goes like that. Ladders are also useful when harvesting these giant pines. I should also mention that, because more often than not, you're gonna need it, and you'll be going, if you're following this pattern, you will actually be using a lot of pine and not quite as much regular wood. So, yeah. See, this is actually smaller. And as you can see, I've actually found, because of the way this land is currently set up, we're really not going any higher than 3, maybe 4 tops. Because skeletons won't shoot, they can't shoot anything higher than jump height, which means they can't shoot you over these walls, which is very, very useful. Other than that, I think we're gonna speed up. Let's see, and these were dark wood. Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of wood, and we haven't even considered the gate designs yet. Okay, did we have any elevation changes? We did right here, so actually this stuff has to come down 1. This is the problem when, just in general, if you're not paying attention to things like elevation changes and you're trying to give a halfway consistent look. That'll be good. I'll have to come back through here and do all that at the bottom. We'll worry about that once the wall is completely finished. And let's see. There's no elevation change. So, again, the patterning, In theory, I think you could do this in wooden planks, but it won't look as natural. But then again, this won't look natural at all to begin with, because this is a huge chunk of just wood. And let's see. Since this is a corner, continue the pattern. There we go. Now the main thing you probably haven't noticed is the torches. I've been keeping a lot of torches on these walls to try and prevent things from spawning inside. As you can see, every light block, there's a bunch of torches, which means I'm going to need a whole lot more when we're done. Let's see. And it begins. Chunk problems. There's actually wood here, but it's not loading. I was hoping it wasn't going to do this. I checked everything beforehand. Yep, that chunk's not working. This chunk's not working either. Well, let's start on this side then. Hopefully this one works. Appears to be. Now, you could do this in creative mode and it would actually be a lot faster. In fact, it's debatable that I probably should have done this in creative mode. But at the same time, this is how I play. I play in survival all the time. So until the chunks actually start working right, I don't actually know what causes this. In fact, I'm not even sure this is on the known bugs list for Minecraft. So, let's see. We're going to want the gate here. Cool. I'm just thinking, folks, we'll get on the gate probably this episode. No guarantees, though. We gotta finish laying out the base of the wall. Okay, the gate. Let's see. Ah, the chunk did load. It just takes it a while to update for whatever dumb reason. So I really wish this bug would get fixed. I mean, I know it's not entirely annoying, but for me it is. And thinking the wall is actually 4 tall. Right, so how did I get to 3? Because I've been doing 3 all along. No, that's 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1 there. And aha, I'm off. But I can't actually tell. Unless... Okay. I've never actually figured out what exactly the problem is. That's not the problem. Render distance. Ah. There we go. Now I can see. And it's actually updating right. So, bugs in Minecraft. What do you expect? The thing's still in beta. A lot of people would say Minecraft is very buggy. It's very true. Very, very, very true. It's always been halfway buggy for me. Okay. So... Always gotta keep an eye out. You never know, because I play in survival mode, what might be sneaking up on you. Cool! The wall is almost completed, except for the fact I used the wrong wood for this, which means we can actually work on the gate. What time is it? It's getting dark, isn't it? And food's getting low. That should suffice. Lunch break. And yep, it's getting dark out. It's a good thing we have lots of torches. Places to sleep. As you can see, I've also added these. They outside of every door. That means I can have no torches on the outside of the houses, which is nice. It looks a bit more better. And I did this here because this is where, well, things are. Let's see, which house? I've never actually tested to see if this bed works. This was the original house I built. Turns out you can't put bed on half step, so I put another half step on it. I don't actually know if this is gonna work. Please work. Oh, freaking K. I spawned inside our half blocks. Lovely. And I have no way to really get out. Note to self, do not use this bed. It will ruin the house. Don't worry, you'll probably be getting this map as soon as I'm done with, not necessarily Snowpine, but, at least a little bit more exploring. But don't use this bed. It's not designed to be used. Okay. For this, we'll probably want... Let's see, do I have any actual... No. So we'll have to make some more planks if we want to use planks. And that actually... The pattern actually works. If you look... Dark light, dark light. So that actually works. So the spacing on the house actually works good. So... This is going to be a... Just a chicken. Yep, we'll need some planks, because this is the part that's supposed to look different. This is, after all, the gate. And since I've spaced everything 3 out, I thought I was doing 4. Nope, it's only 3. Means we can only have 1 door. Well then, for depth, let's add a bit of... Again, this is just me thinking, folks. This is not going to be... This is not the definitive thing until I'm definitely sure I like how it looks. Oh wait, I started this one out too far, didn't I? No, that was initially what I wanted. No, that doesn't look right. It doesn't flow with the rest of the wall. But what if we used this instead? How's that gonna work? And then we can add the wall, the door. Yes, and we can actually, yeah, that will actually work pretty good too. Now, what I'm thinking, folks. Yes, this is a very small village. I've gotten a couple of inspirational things from a couple of people as to what exactly could be in this village. Let's see. And if we add a... Not quite that. There's way too much stuff here. Too much dirt. Too much just random dirt. And a lot of people have said it rains. The weather's a lot in Minecraft. I actually have not seen a lot of weather here in Minecraft, especially as of late. Okay, how does that look? How's that look? That might actually work very well, because then we can, that layers it, kind of also gives the arch kind of feel. Let's see. Let me think. Does that work, or does it need something else? No, I think that'll work good. Maybe if I do a bit of that, then I can remove. Yes. Silly Minecraft. Believe it or not, that I think actually will work even better. Because that's quite a layered arch, but you know, it's very defensible. It's your only way in, but bam! Suddenly you can see everything. And it looks halfway pretty good, I think. I mean, for being made out of natural logs, that actually looks pretty good. And that's the main entrance into here. We'll have to finish the road. Add a... Now, you might be wondering what those are for. I'll have to wait and show you, because my plan is... Well... You would want to be able to get up onto the walls to fend off spiders, because this is not a spider-proof wall, by any stretch of the imagination. Now the question is, okay, things can still get on the wall. That's a problem. That's not what we want. This is an easy fix, folks. Easy fix. How is this fixable? Simple. We extend the wall up. There we go. Nothing should be able to get up on the wall now. Now, if I could get my jump right, even a lucky, let's say a lucky creeper. Nope, cannot get up on the wall. And that's how you can compensate for elevations like that. You just make your wall taller, like I did for the trees in back. This is not a spider-proof wall, which is why I put these ladders here, because then you can fend them off with your sword or with your bow. Just gotta light this whole place up with all the torches I have, and I think we'll be good. Because you can get up on top, you can defend, or you can close the door. Next thing, let's see, I'm probably gonna be doing a little bit of leveling here on the inside. Let's see, because the next two projects we have are a well, which is easy enough to do. I think we can put the well right over here. So we're going to build ourselves a little well. And then we're going to be working on a little greenhouse for the crops for here, which isn't going to go any... can't be any wider than this. And we probably don't want it any longer than here. So this is a very, very small little greenhouse we're going to be building. So that's about the size of the greenhouse. Very, very tiny, right off the bat. And the well is gonna be about there. We'll figure that out next time, folks. This has been Lamatic Minecraft Building with Llama, or whatever we're calling it. Lamatic Building. And we've just completed the Snowpine wall. And, well, not completely. As you can see over here, folks, I have a exit I'm going to be working on. It's not going to be as elaborate over there. It's probably just going to be a little door. But, the wall's not yet complete, but close enough. And the roads are gravel, because gravel is an awesome thing to walk on. Anyway, folks, we'll see you next time. This has been Stompin' Llama, and we'll see you next time.